keep on hating. Haters keep on hating. That's the job, but ain't nobody paying.
Here comes Cat Claus, here comes Cat Claus, right down Cat Claus Lane, hey! Meow! It's Catriona, but you, yes you can call me Cat. Meow! Today I'm working with the Kiara Sky system, and I wanted to find out if you can use other powders with the Kiara Sky system instead of the powders that they offer. One of these steps costs about $12, and these cost about $12 too. This is a Hollywood white powder with the pink Kiara Sky powder, and I'm gonna try to do a pink and white stiletto set. You have to cleanse the nail first, so you start off by using pure acetone on a cotton ball. I have polish on my fingernails, so I'm gonna wipe them off properly. Now I'm gonna clip my nails because I really don't want any nail showing. I'm just gonna clip them off, and plus I hate fingernails anyway. The Kiara Sky pink and white case right here. So you slide your finger in, and the powder is supposed to be in this part. So I'm gonna put my Hollywood white powder in that. Ooh, wow, wonderful, Cat. That's amazing. You did just okay. I'll be back. I'm back, bitches. And crisis averted. This is the Hollywood white powder inside of the Kiara Sky French tip case. I'm going to put some tips on my nails. So first of all, I have to select the right sizes. For me, I haven't done this in such a while. When selecting nails, you have to make sure that the nail is going from edge to edge from both sides of the nail. You just take a file and you just file the sides. That always works for me. Just file the sides a little bit until it fits your nail properly. Yep, done with the nail selections. Okay, well, I don't want it to be too long, maybe about there, and then I will cut it to the size that I want, kind of basically with a one snip as much as possible. So I'll cut off all the excess so that I can just stick it on later. So there I go. I cut it with a scissors on the sides to get the V shape, and I can shape it up later. So like I put this one on top of that one, and then I can use that as a guide for me cutting the next nail. Now I'm just going to cut it on the sides. So you just cut it on the sides. I have all my nails cut into a V shapes. Now I'm gonna push back my cuticles. I'm actually going to wipe my nails off again with some acetone just because I pushed back my cuticles and I want them to be clean. Now I'm going to etch my nails using my drill. Just going back and forth. It would be 100 grit file. Ooh, be careful. I can also etch my nails with a 100 grit file. I can dust off my nails with a brush. Now I'm gonna use my glue and stick on my beautiful nails. To me, it's a good idea to hold the nail exactly how you would apply it. Let's say you're gonna apply it this way, like this, with this in this direction. You just flip it over and then put some glue in the well and flip it back over and put it back, so you don't have to change hands. To shape up my edges with a file, so I can shape all the edges how I really want them to look with the file before I start dipping them in the powder, and then I have even more work to do at the end. Well, I have filed my nail, and I'm going to file out this well area so that I get a smooth flush with my nail. Now I have a smooth transition between the fake nail and the real nail. And now I am going to apply the first step in the Kiara Sky system, which is the bond. You're supposed to apply that generously to all the nails. I'm going to do the second step in the Kiara Sky kit, which is the base. I I need the powder for this. This is the medium pink shade. Bam! I'm gonna apply the base right at the transition point between the nail and the real nail, and then just dip in the powder. Ooh. And shake it off. Let me see, I probably dipped that a little bit more. And just keep doing that with all. Just along the transition line between the fake nail and the real nail first. So right now they look kind of ratchet, but they're right there between the transition point. And I'm just gonna dust them off. Now they never did recommend to dust, but I think to save your brushes, the brush heads in the polish, you need to dust it off. Brush the base 3/4 of the nail up and then all the way down to the tip. So I'm stopping right in the middle somewhere of my own natural nail and then brushing all the way down to the tip. I'm gonna slide this is the moment of truth here. Is it gonna work with other acrylics? Let's find out. Just leave it there for a few. It seems to work just fine. Look, it's stuck to it. Now you've got to put it back in the pink one. You got to dust it off and put it in the pink one. Yeah. I've dipped all the nails for the second time. First time was the transition line. The second time was the dipping in the white with the tip. Now I'm gonna dust them off. Bam. Like I said, they never said to do this, but I think you should if you want to save your brushes. You take the bond again. This is the third time I'm using the bond. And you polish the entire nail from cuticle all the way to the tip. Cuticle all the way to the tip. Now we have to slide back into this powder. Let's try to do it nice. Nice and easy. Easy does it. Let it sit there for a while. Take it out. Dust it off. And then slide it into the pink powder. Ooh. Yes, so you repeat that step for all the nails. I'll be back. This is one of the things I hate about Kiara Sky system is how much dust it actually lets off. I think the powder is so finely milled that it just goes flying everywhere. Anyway, now I have to dust them off again and dip them again. Start from the cuticle and brush all the way to the tip. I'm gonna dip it back in this case again. Let me settle this stuff. Dip it back into the case. Gently. It makes that C shape when you dip it into the pink powder now. Tap it off and repeat for the other nails. Now I'm dusting off. I don't know if I want to dip it a fourth time or not. I have a couple of bumps that I'm not impressed with at all. From the cuticle all the way down. Let's see. Shake it off, dip it into the pink powder. Boom. This powder is much finer than regular powder, and that's why it sticks so well, but it also goes flying everywhere. And it is quite possible to use regular acrylic powder for the Kiara Sky system. Transition, 3/4, dip, dip, dip. That was my 5th dip into that powder. So now I'm brushing off my excess dust. Look at all this dust. Look at it. It's just, I don't know if this is really a good system, but I do like how easy it is. I wanted you to be able to see how much dust it kicks up. It kicks up a lot of dust. Now you have to go back in with the base again. Cuticle all the way down to tip. And then you have to put on the third step, which is the seal and protect. That's what that's looking like, a little bumpy, but when I file it, so you put on the base again and then seal and protect, and it hardens the base. I have to do that, repeat that for all the nails, and I'll be back. I'm back, and this is what they look like right now, but they need filing, so I'm gonna file them. I just put on the seal and protect, which is the third step on the Kiara Sky system. I file my nails with a file and try to get them into shape. Of course, I need to go over the top of them, even though they're kind of smooth, because when you put the base on and then you put the seal and protect, it comes out real smooth and glossy. I still can see little dents and imperfections in the nails. And this one is actually good, but this one is kind of fucked on the side right there. I'm back, bitches. Check out my nails. I tried to file them as much as possible. So I filed them and I buffed them with a buffing block to answer my burning question, because I was burning. It was burning inside of me. Can you use Kiara Sky products with other acrylic powders? Yes, you can. You can, and it works pretty well. However, I do think that the Kiara Sky powders are more finely milled. The grains are smaller and they're lighter, so they stick to the base much easier than other acrylic powders. However, it does work. It's working. I'm blinging over here and everything. I do want to put some gel top coat on these babies right here. Instant gloss sealant. That's the one I like. For some reason, it works well. No wipe. So I'm just gonna polish that on my nails. Going to put my two thumbs in here. Plow. I mean, look at the difference. This has glossy, ooh, shiny, nice. This does not. And that's the final look. I hope you like it. Scratch that like button and share this video to show support. I make videos every Saturday, so don't forget to subscribe. Purr, kittens. Bye. Here comes Cat Claus, here comes Cat Claus, right down Cat Claus Lane. Row, row.